Good morning, good morning. It's a beautiful morning today. Nice and blue, blue, blue. Here from Central Florida. I am giving you guys a quick update this morning on my garden. My mammoth sunflower seeds are growing amazing, let me tell you. We woke up to about 50 something degree weather today. Of course, we had 2 days ago, we were in the 90s. So, yeah, I'm just watering this morning my plants. We haven't had a bit of rain. As you can see, there's not one cloud or chemtrail in the sky. So, no chance of rain. So, I am going to be watering my plants or my seedlings. Um, Hopefully, I'll get in here. I have some watermelon seeds that I've planted. If I don't seem to get any, I'm not really worried about it. This is going to be our future chicken pen. So we are moving our chickens to this location. They'll get a little more sun. And as you all can see, these little seedlings here are going to be mammoth sunflowers, guys. I'm so excited about them because sunflowers, um, they look for sun. And these are going to be right there by the door where my chicken coop will be. And what I'm excited about is that when they grow, you can eat the head of the sunflower. So thinking of trying that as well. Um, and also you can harvest their seeds. Let me see, because I got a kink on my hose. Oh gosh, I'm a little sore. Good morning, Georgie. Hope you're having a nice day. Good morning, good morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So if you see a couple of eggshells in here, not to worry. It's, yeah, Lucy. Some nice fertilizer. The other night, hubby found on one of our oak trees right here next to the house a a barred owl was watching my garden. Isn't that nice, huh? Hi, Shelly. How many seeds have you got? I planted down a couple. So I planted down about 15 seeds, but I separated them. You can't really see it because they haven't even sprouted. They take about 10, I think it's about 10 days to germinate. They haven't came up, the watermelon seeds at all. Now, are you talking about the watermelon seeds or are you talking about the mammoth sunflowers? These are the mammoth sunflowers. Those are the ones that have been germinating. And they're a little past a seedling stage at this moment. And of course, I've got some in pots also. And I'm just watering here because I moved. See, I had these pineapples. These are Florida pineapples and just regular South America pineapples from the grocery store. I had moved them from here to here because I want to keep it where that area is nice and clean next to my chicken coop where I'm going to be moving it to. And here's a little tent we did here with a car carpet. We put it together and we sort of fenced it with a little tiny, these fences from the Dollar Tree. You can get a couple dollars. So you can go around it for a couple dollars. And then in there's 3 different types of peppers and they're all spicy. I have yet to get the jalapenos. But on the border, I'm growing garden green beans, as you all can see. They're getting nice and pretty. And my tomatoes. These are the beef, the big fat tomatoes, because they call them beefy tomatoes. I have yet to find a different type of tomato. The one here that you see in the middle between those two pots, it was a tomato seedling I found in my chicken coop. So if you have chickens, that's the beauty about them. They love when they eat when you give them tomatoes as a treat, they will poop you seeds. They will poop you plants. And then all you got to do is transplant them into your garden. Hope I answered your question, Shelly. So I'm just watering this bed here. It doesn't get a lot of water since we're not going to be getting rain at all this week before Easter. And look how pretty they are. Oh gosh, they're so beautiful. Water them up. And then around the border, outside that little fence, I'm growing some more. I'm growing marigold seeds. So hopefully those come up in a couple days here. The marigold seeds. Never planted marigold from seed. Here's my beautiful basil. And these are all cow buckets, feed buckets. And I've made little wire copper antennas. Some of my basil's flowering. I got some potatoes, some onions. You can see these onions are doing great. They're almost time to harvest them, but not quite yet. Waiting to see some drop on the leaves, some browning and yellowing. I haven't seen yet. They're nice and bright green right now. And I'm also watering my bay leaf tree. So yeah, if you like to grow, if you like black beans, I got bay leaf, lots of bay leaf. How long have you been gardening? I've been doing it for a while now. This year, it has been one of my it years, like you normally, grow plants or maybe a couple of herbs here and there. But this year, I think, has been the year that really has gotten me to go a little more, push myself a little more on this. Are you planting anything, Shelly? This is my pineapple seed. These will be coming up soon, as y'all can see. So once you plant them from the head, you cut the head off, you plant it on the ground underneath oak trees. They love oak trees. I don't know what it is, but they love it. I plant the head down. It takes about 2 years for them to grow. And then after the first 2 years, you'll have a pineapple, your first pineapple. And then after that, you'll have it every year. And everything here is from the grocery store, except for the seeds. Let's see if I can shut this water off. Yeah, so as you all can see, let me get a little closer so you can see, Shelly. These are the pumpkin seeds here in Florida. Look how pretty they are. So there's some that are smaller than others. I should have probably planted them. This is all cow manure, by the way. So the hubs of my son, they went cow manuring for like 2 days. They grabbed a couple of loads and then they threw them in here, and I just tiller them up. And they're growing in here nicely. And I think we're going to have some pumpkins this year. I can't wait. But I think I should have planted them a little more separated because of the fact that they tend to trail. I have to do a little research on what would be the best way for them to grow so that they don't just lay on the ground. But the traditional way, they don't really just lay on the ground. Because I was thinking of doing little maybe like stakes around it for them to climb up. But they're looking amazing. As you can see, I've watered them and they're already drying up. The soil's already drying up. It's so dry. We're getting a nice little breeze here. It's a beautiful day though. Oh gosh, I love waking up to this kind of weather. It's not hot, it's not cold, it's just perfect. Look, you guys, I even left my gloves outside, my garden gloves. I go around. So yeah, the difference between the Florida pineapple and just regular Central Florida pineapple is that the leaves on it, if they're a little serrated, sort of like that, then those are your Florida pineapples. And they're very, very good, let me tell you. And I was reading on fertilizer. If you don't want to buy your regular grocery store fertilizer, sawdust. They love sawdust here and there. So I sprinkle some of it when I burn. Some of it goes to my chicken pen, to my chicken coop, because it does get the bugs away and it keeps it nice and fresh. Their bedding. And some of it, I just scatter it on the ground because it's very good for the soil. Gives it a nice balance. Not all the time. This is my bay leaf tree, by the way. So yeah, your black beans, frijoles negros, they love, 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 love bay leaf. So that's my bay leaf. And we're growing 2 types of grapes that we found in the grocery store for like $5 a box. So we're planting them on this fence line. So they'll connect. We'll have one here and they'll connect with the other one. They'll meet about halfway on the chain link fence. And here is my basil, which is doing amazing. And they say to trim 3 nodes up when they're flowering. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. So about here. Snip that. Ooh, smells so good. Basil. I love fresh basil. And here and there, pinch some leaves up. It just stimulates the plant. It's loving this weather. So pretty. And here's my taters. I threw some eggshells in there. Should have probably crushed them a little more. Some coffee grinds, because coffee, they're very high. And here's my bok choy that it's doing its thing right now. So it's seeding. So I'm waiting for them seeds to dry up so then I can plant them again before fall this year. And then I moved some of my mint into this colander that I was getting rid of. And it's liking it here. Here's some culantro. And Georgie, if you're still here, culantro is from the cilantro family. Also very good with black beans and your bay leaves for your beans. Very, very good. And actually culantro, you can find it at Home Depot. They're about $8. Of course, if you live near me, I'll give you some. All these are babies, so these will be culantros. They're very good. They're a little stronger in taste than your cilantro, but they're from the same family. And they also help you remove heavy metals in the body. Very, very good for you. And here is my, what do they call this? Loofah. My friend gave me a couple of seeds from work. I planted them down. Look how beautiful they have gotten. And they cute. Looks like a mini gourd. It's beautiful. And it's just climbing away up here. And these are going to be mini more loofahs. So I can make my own sponges for the sink, to clean the dishes. You can use them to bathe. And when they're normally like this, I like to pollinate them. So I just like hand pollinate them, help them out, remove that little flower in there, and it just helps it grow more. Look how pretty. Aren't they beautiful? They're so pretty. Here's some more of that mint. And those are my russet potatoes. Those are, again, from the grocery store. When they get a little bigger, they start wilting down. There'll be time to harvest. I cannot wait to see how much we're going to get this year. And I also worked on these little copper antennas because I've been hearing this is so good for the plants, the growth, and it keeps some of the pests away. So I grabbed a couple of these stakes from the Dollar General, and grabbed a piece of rock, or you can use a stone, and some copper wire, and did that. I still have to do that one there at the end, but did that. Go ahead, guys, if you're coming on in, hit the like button if you like what you're watching, so I can go ahead and, well, this is an oak tree, so I can go ahead and get more content in here. It's just been crazy week, working everyday things, and I'm just making right now dinner, cooking up some dinner before I go to work. But I wanted to keep you guys updated on this garden update. And here is my mustard greens, and they seem to like this kind of weather. They're growing. Picking up the limbs that are falling, little twigs. Sometimes you'll find little mockingbirds. They'll come and grab them for their nest around the springtime. And let me see if I can water this. The loofah that you see right there, that is chamomile. And yes, I should have planted them in a pot. Probably would have been a lot better. But they seem to be growing. I may move them along the way. I'm gonna go ahead and water this side here. This is agave here, that little cactus thing. And I had to move it because it was becoming a pain next to my aloe. So I moved it here. See, it's keeping the soil dry because of the wind, and also because it's cooler. Tomorrow, of course, we'll go back to the normal 70s. This weather just got me all crazy. But yeah, these are some peppers that I planted from seed. I don't know if they're green or red peppers. I'm not too sure, but they're from seed. And this bok choy, tomorrow I'm going to give it to my chickens. I'm going to grab the seeds, and then I'm going to cut the bulb, plant the bulb in my new bed over here. My rosemary. And then I'll plant some more of those bok choys right before fall, because they do like cooler weather. This is why I'm planting the rest underneath a tree, because when summertime comes, they don't like the summer. They don't like the high heat. So I try to keep them cool. And we did some pressure cleaning, as you all can see. I went around and pressure cleaned all my stones, the whole around the house. I got a kink on my hose. Hang on one second. Oh, Lord, this kink. There's the baby bok choy. Yeah, but loofahs love it. They love this weather. or any kind of weather. These are some more pepper seeds. They just grew there. So I don't know if somebody tossed the pepper that I'm not aware about. And these rosemary bushes, they've been here for 3 years. And they're just getting more amazing every day. And rosemary is actually really good for your garden too. It does keep some pests away. But they're very good. And look, guys, my first lemon. And this is a dwarf lemon. So I'm planting it all. Oh, two. Look at them. Oh, two. And two more. And I have been watering it. I did fertilize it. I may have to fertilize it again. It does like that fertilizer, the citrus fertilizer. But look at this loofah. Can't wait to get more seeds out of that one when these grow. Then I'll move them to that greenhouse. Then they'll be all over the greenhouse. All right, guys, just gonna make it quick, short. Just wanted to keep you posted on this. Took the time to, while I was watering them, to come on here and show you guys what's going around. I just got I was gifted another one of those feed buckets. So I'm gonna plant another one of those buckets right next to that one for my blueberries, because I got 2 blueberry bushes. And I'll keep you on the next update. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. And I will see you guys soon. Love y'all. Thanks for watching.